Hi guys, welcome back to the Padded Pedal Room. Today we're going to be creating a bass rig. John Pachino requested this rig. Thanks for the cool review, Francis. The pedal is a beast considering the size and the price point. I'd like to see the classic stereo combination for a bass rig with clean amp and loads of low end, and dirty amp with more highs and mids to cut through if possible. Cheers. So absolutely, John Pachino. For those of you that don't know, you hit the ... and you select new rig and you get yourself a blank rig. So today my weapon of choice is my Fender Jazz Bass. Let's start by selecting a split rig like this. And we will start by picking one amp. Let's go here. Click, we'll go into amps, and we're going to pick the blue line bass on one side. It comes with the stock cab. Let's see what it sounds like. So let's just pick a second amp now. There it is, blue line scoop. Alright, so we're going to stick with the blue line for our clean and the blue line scoop for our dirty. We go with the scoop here, we have gain on there. So we're going to bring the gain up to get that dirty sound that we're looking for. Let's bring the presence up to about 67, let's say. Master volume, bring down to about 20. Treble, let's bring it up a little bit. We want to get some more treble and highs on the distorted side. Bring it up to about 81. Bring the middle up a little bit to 68, let's say. And let's see. The bass at 50. Let's bring it down just a little bit. 46. The depth is at 85. Let's bring the depth down just a little to like 62, let's say. Turn that one off. Now we're listening to the clean side only. Let's get the volume up a little bit there. Keep the bright off. Treble, we'll bring it down just a little bit so that we keep it a little bit more bassy. The low, ultra low, let's bring that up a little. Let's bring it up to like 76. Okay. The mid, let's bring it up just a tad. Let's go up to like about 56. And the bass, we're going to bring it up to, let's say, 64. The high, even though it's the bassier one, I still want to hear some highs, so let's bring that up to about 55. And the mid-range frequency, I'm just going to bring it up just a tad. There we go. Okay, that's sounding good. All right, let's bring in a compressor. Let's go to dynamic and EQ. We're going to go to a gray comp, and we're going to pick attacks. Yeah, let's pick attacks. I brought the volume up a little. So let's check our output still. Make sure we're not peaking. Damn, little button. Okay, we're still doing good over here. We're pretty healthy. All right, let's bring in an EQ at the back end. Let's equalize this. We're going to put a graphic EQ. Which preset are we going to take? take a darker preset. The darker preset. Let's see. If we want, we can add a gain stage in front here. Well, let's try to DC distort, and we'll go with a smooth crunch. Let's see what that does. Just pushes it a little over. And one last thing I want to do, just to add a little bit of ambience, let's put just a little bit of reverb. Let's go to the 11 reverb, and let's just put some small room reverb. Bring the mix down to like 33, let's see. Bring it a little lower. Bring the mix down to about 19, let's say. All right, so that's good. That's good. So let's assign some of the buttons so that we can control this a little differently in case we want to take the distortion off, in case we want to take the reverb off. So let's just go to the ... and we're going to go to hardware assign. So what we want to assign is here, we're going to assign the compressor in case we want to turn the compressor on and off, and we're going to set it as on. In this spot, we're going to put the DC distort. What we want to assign here is we're going to assign the reverb so we can take the reverb on and off. So let's put on just for the sake of this. Now, what I'd like to do so that we can furthermore control the gain. I know you wanted a gain stay one side gainy and one side clean, but what if you want it completely clean? So how about let's do this. Let's assign this pedal to the gain of the amp. So we want to take this amp, okay, the blue line scoop, and we want to control the gain level of the blue line scoop with this pedal. So if you want to take the distortion out, you back off. You want to put it back up, you back in. So let's go back to hardware assign, and what we're going to do is this is on our A. I'm going to hit the plus button, and we're going to do amp 2. We're going to assign this to the gain. So we want this off, we turn it off. So now we're hearing the gain in the amp. So when we go down, no gain. And when you go up, now you want the added gain. Without the compression. Okay. With the compression. Without the reverb. With the reverb. It's very low, so it doesn't really affect. So with the distortion back on. So let's check our output. You can scroll through the stuff with the knob and push the button, and there you go. So let's check our output. So we're good. We're not peaking. We're just at the line before it starts hitting. Now let me see if I can find some sort of backing track to play with so that we can just test that out. that's a basic rig, John, with the stock cabs. Now, let's hear what it sounds like with impulse response. So I've added the impulse responses. Basically, on the top, I've gone with one that I've purchased, which is from Celestion, the BN15300X. I've used the, it's a 1x15 cab, and we're using a 47 microphone, and we're using the Fat Celestion setting. And on the bottom, we're using a stock impulse response that comes here. And we're using the Black Lines 810. And we're using the 121 mic in bright mode, basically. And this is what it sounds like. Now, let's take a blues track and we'll just play around with it. Back off on the gain on the second amp. So let's put the distortion on, but while keeping the gain on the amp back. All the way up again. So John, I hope that this sound that I've created is basically the type of tone you were looking for. If you guys want me to create any other rigs, or if you have any questions on this, just drop a comment in the video, and it'd be my pleasure to answer you guys. So catch you in the next video. Peace.